This is Bill at Highland Hill Farm, and I'm going to show you today how we divide perennials such as hosta and use these perennials that have outgrown a pot to make more perennials to sell for next year. We can make quite a few perennials from one large perennial, and this video will show you how I divide the perennials. This is the perennial. Now, getting it out of the pot is sometimes difficult because they're somewhat root bound. So I slice down the pot, sacrificing the pot, to pull the perennial out. I get lots of free pots. People bring me back pots from jobs. People bring me pots that they don't want. And I can readily find hundreds of pots. So sacrificing one pot is no big deal. I like to divide the clump up in two. And they're pretty hard to pull apart. And this, if you try and pull it apart, you'll probably break the stems on the hosta. So I just cut it down with this knife. Now notice, my fingers never leave my hands. Don't cut your fingers when using a sharp knife to cut the hostas. It can easily cut your fingers. I cut the hostas into little clumps. And I usually, from a large clump such as this, can make 5 or 6 plants out of the one master plant. Now, if the clump is a little bit big and wieldy to put in a smaller pot, I trim it off a little bit so it will fit easily in the size pot that I want to grow it in. I'll save the remnants from the old pot to use to make this new potting soil that we have here that you can see. It's very light and airy. It percolates water very well and air, which is something the plants need. They need both air and water to survive. This potting soil that we have here also is rich in nitrogen and other minerals that will help the hosta get a good start on its life. We grow lots of these hostas here at Highland Hill Farm and other perennials. And each fall we start to divide these hostas so that next spring we have a new, fresh assortment of hostas for you to select from. We are located on Route 313 in Fountainville. Our farm is called Highland Hill Farm. But we specialize in larger trees and shrubs, but we do have many perennials that we grow. We have our own greenhouses, and we have our own fields for growing nursery stock in. We have 3 farms right in the Doylestown area. We're located on Route 313, 1 mile west of Doylestown, between Doylestown and Dublin. You can call us at 215-651-8329 if you want to buy trees, plants, or perennials from us, and we do deliver and plant in many areas. So call us at 215-651-8329, even if you just have a question on how to do something in your landscape. This video was produced at Highland Hill Farm. We grow and sell screening and buffering trees in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, and these are our green giant arborvitaes. Call us for your screening tree needs at 215-651-8329.